Where do I need to start? Where? This is uh I'm gonna say it. It's the worst game I've watched as a Ravens fan in a very, very long time. And I'm really not joking when I'm saying this. I'm not gonna say like other Ravens fans, oh, it's the worst I've watched ever. No, I do not think so. To me, it's the worst in a very, very long time, and that I'm saying probably since like maybe 20, even a few years. I have not seen a performance this bad in the past few seasons. At least as bad as what we saw on Thursday night football in national television. But man, we're gonna talk about the game. We are down to 6-3, and the Dolphins improved to 3-7. The upset happened. We really dropped this game, and I'm gonna say every year, we have one or two games where we just have no business. We're playing teams where we have no business losing against, and we find a way to lose and drop this game. And the Dolphins was one of them. So yeah, here it is. So before going into the analysis, I'm gonna go to the stats. And yeah, man. By the way, if it's your first time stopping by, I do these every week. After every Ravens game, I have also previews. So subscribe, click the like button, and yeah, man, enjoy. So first off, stats. Lamar, he went 63%, I think. 26 out of 43, 238 yards, 1 TD. Got a pick in like the last play of the game. So do we count that? You decide, but I personally don't. Because, again, it's the last play of the game where the game was decided already. But yeah, man. He had 39 yards on the ground. He had the most yards out of on the team. He was the team's leading rusher. Yeah, once again. You had Devontae Freeman, 10 carries for 35, 3.5 per carry. Nowhere near as good as last week. Same for Le'Veon Bell. He got 3 carries, 1 yard. And again, I just hate how we utilize him. I've realized how we just utilize him in the worst situations. For example, we had a play where it was 3rd and 17 and we just give it to him. Like, no, it's not how you use him. So Bell has not been great, but the way we've used him has not been helping him either. But yeah, Rudier, Rashad Bateman, 80 yards, 6 receptions. Even though you had some plays where he was on the sideline and Watkins taking snaps over him. Yes, it actually happened. Sammy Watkins took some snaps away from him. But yeah, man. Mark Andrews, 6 for 63. Defensively, yeah, we actually got to Tua. We got 4 sacks. Queen, Away, Bonds, and Houston got all these sacks. Marlon Humphrey led the team in tackles with 5. But yeah, man, this is the important stat lines of the game. And now let's get into the analysis. So first off, I start with offense. And yeah, we just had nothing going on. I have absolutely no idea what Greg Roman was doing all game. He's been all right overall with his play calling last season, but on Thursday night it was just terrible. You had the Dolphins. Running cover 0 almost the entire game. Sending blitz after blitz after blitz, and we did absolutely nothing to adjust. We came into that game with a bad plan, and no adjustments were made after we saw what they were doing. again, like, we have the best duo at attacking the middle in the league. And the Dolphins, while sending these blitzes, left it wide open the entire game. Lamar's bread and butter is throwing into the middle of the field, and I don't know why we didn't change things up. Not even a little bit. We just stuck to the same game plan we came into it, and to be honest, it looked like we didn't even have one. It just looked like we just didn't even have a game plan, which is baffling. And with the coaching, we just took everything lightly, thinking this was gonna be a cakewalk win. Well, breaking news: it's the NFL, and not every win is a cakewalk. So, just keep that in mind, man. And over the course of the season, we've taken shots down the field. For example, you had Lamar, who led the league in average depth of target by a wide margin before entering play. And Lamar's yard per attempt that night was 5.5 yards, by far his lowest of the season. And again, we ran a ton of screens, and we were just content on resorting to the pass game as in long yardage situations, which definitely did not work. It did not. But yeah, man, all credit to Miami because they beat us fair and square, but they had it easy in terms of scheming. They ran the same play the whole time because of our incompetent coaching. And honestly, if I'm Miami, I could have called. Me and you, we could have called the exact same play too. And I would have called what Miami called that night, because we weren't adjusting. Like why? Like, again, if the opposing team fails to adjust to what you're doing, why stop? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, if you will. So, like, yeah, the Dolphins, they played their corners off the ball, cover zero over 40 times in the game, and it's not something they were trying to really disguise either. It was not. We gave them no reason to abandon it. And with our plethora of weapons, we just, like, why did we not attack the middle of the field? Why? And again, this is a bad sign. This is a very bad sign. Greg Roman and John Harbaugh need to figure this out, how to adjust, because it's a copycat league, and teams from now on are gonna do this against us until we figure out how to stop this now. Again, Roman, you gotta do better. I mean, yes, Lamar did need to do a better job of recognizing it. He didn't have the greatest game, but the play calling certainly didn't help matters. Again, Mark Andrews, I don't know how, like, with that scheme, with the way the Dolphins were scheming, Mark Andrews should have had 9 million receptions. Okay? He's deadly in the middle of the field. And he's known for that. He's known for how he works the middle of the field. Rashad Bateman, Devin Duvernay can also attack the field well. And again, it was so bad. You had announcers of the game, Joe Buck, literally questioning why we weren't attacking down the middle. And we already know the media announcers, they're dumbasses. This is established. This is how one of their dumbasses. Even dumbasses are able to recognize and see what we're doing wrong. The Dolphins were leaving it wide open, and it's really upsetting. We should all be upset. It's just pitiful, just pitiful coaching, and honestly, this offense has cost the Ravens the game. It's cost the team the game. We need to figure out our run game. It's not sustainable either. It is not sustainable either. This experiment with Bell and Freeman really not working. It just on the first and second downs, we're getting shitty yardage, bad runs. And man, I really hate how we just gave up on Tyson Williams. He got no opportunity because he has issues. Because he has issues that are coachable. Man, Alex Collins back in 2017, in the beginning of the season, he had issues. What did we do? We helped him with these issues. Afterwards, he went off. He became a great running back. Why can't we do the same with Tyson? He should not be, again, we just gave up on him. And other than just his issues, he's looked great when he played. And he's clearly the best pure rusher on our team. Either way, it just needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed because our run game is dysfunctional. And again, and the way we just coach as well. The players we use, the way we use the players, they can be so boneheaded. Sammy Watkins, I know you're having a bad game. I know you've been coming off an injury, but you had a bad game. And coming off an injury, you would think he would not have as much snaps. But he was taking over. He took away snaps from Rashad Bateman, and Bateman has looked good. Anything else? O-line, not good. I'm not going to completely blame them for... I'm not going to blame them for, the pressure they were bringing in because it was 7 against 5. Greg Roman would just have a lot of these plays be empty gun. So Greg Roman did not help out the O-line either. At least add a blocker. At least do something. But other than that, even that, our run blocking was not good. It was not good either. And again, other than the blitzing and shit, when they had somebody, it was not good. The blocking, the pass pro was not good. Our receivers did not have time to get open. The O-line again, extremely dysfunctional. But yeah, that's it for the offense. We've taken 80% of this video on the offense because it's really the reason that lost us. It's really the thing that lost us this game. Defensively, outside of 2-3 busted coverages, it's been solid. We've been able to get some sacks, pressure. Their run game did not really do anything. We did good against the run. We've been not bad on defense, and it needs to be fixed. All these bad plays we allow, these little busted coverages, miscommunications. It's these plays we allow 2-3 times a game. They could be fixed, and they need to be fixed, but I'm not going to be too worried about it. Okay, our defense has played solid. They let up 15 points. They let up 15 points in reality. because they returned the fumble for a touchdown. Sammy Watkins. But yeah, man. Offensively, send Greg Roman to the moon. Defensively, solid. That's pretty much what I have to say. Honestly, horrible effort, especially offensively. And Lamar, he played good, not great, if you actually watch the game. And you can see the loss was not on him. We had some bright spots. Bateman played really well. And I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes wide receiver 2. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes wide receiver 2 when playoff time comes. Defensively, again, Owe. He's helping his case again for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Again, Marlon Humphrey, he's been getting a lot of hate. He hasn't been horrible. Our defense as a whole has not been horrible. Offensively, we have a lot of issues to fix. A lot of fixable issues. Oh, man. It's like... I'm going to say it here. I'm going to say it. Greg Roman is not much without Lamar. He's not much without Lamar. And it shows. And, again, it also shows that Greg Roman is not able to scheme against blitz-heavy defenses. And it was shown in the past. It was shown a lot in the past. The Titans both times in the playoffs. You had the Bills who blitzed a lot. Again, you have to find a way to scheme against that. And what you do, you attack the middle. Slants. You have a plethora of weapons. You should be able to do that. And again, Greg Roman has no excuses this season. Last season, we had David Culley who had a horrible track record. And he left. He was gonzo in the off season. Roman has no excuses. We brought in guys who did a great job with Marquise Brown and our receivers. They did a great job. Roman, you're on the hot seat. Now you need to get your shit together, or else you're out. Get out of our team. But yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think down below. Like subscribe, like I said before. And yeah, man. Tell me down below how you feel about this game and moving forward. And yeah, and that's all I got for now. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully we bounce back against Chicago and we run the gauntlet in that last stretch, which is gonna be challenging, and it's gonna really show us who we really are. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.